gotta fix that up. We gotta fix that up. I like this.
They're Gucci.
Take off your glasses.
I can't see. I can't see.
I don't care if you can see. You're gonna see now. Take them off.
All right, hold on.
Let me hold this mic. I'll hold your mic. Yeah. Put those away. Put that on. Look at that. Look how great he looks. Look at that.
A little small.
All in one dank.
I think they're a little small.
A little small. How big is your head? Jesus.
I'm big on. Never mind. Michael Payne, everybody.
Papa Dank. All in one dank. All in one.
We'll talk after too.
We definitely will talk after. All in
Make
one.
sure you follow Michael Payne. I'm hanging out with Baba Thunder. What a great match you had with PJ Savage. I mean, you handled him like he was a little kid.
Well, the outcome wasn't the exactly how I envisioned it before, but yeah, we're here, and I hope that's not the last time I see him and I see the Titan organization. I'm very appreciative of them welcoming me here, and the atmosphere here was electric. So appreciate you.
All right, what's next for you in Contra?
Well, we'll see. It was important for me to do this and come here. Now it's time to focus on other tasks, and I hope this is not the last time you see me.
All right, well, thank you for being at Titan Championship Wrestling's 5-year anniversary. Baba Thunder, make sure everybody follows Baba Thunder and gets any merch from where? Where can they get your merch?
Hey, hit me on the Instagram. Everything is on the Instagram, the Baba Thunder. See you on the social media. I'm bringing the thunder.
Whoa.
You're insulting me on social media.
I am insulting you because you're coming for the best. You're coming for the best.
I'm coming for the best? Who's the best? I'm the best in this building. I don't know if you know
She's
this.
unstoppable.
She's pretty stoppable. I kind of stopped her real quick. She couldn't even make it to the ring.
Because you tied her up.
I didn't tie her up. She
You
was
tied her up.
fine. No, I didn't. I covered her mouth and I beat the
tied her up.
shit out of her, and I'm
You
going to
tied
do it to you if you don't get out of my face. Right, Papa Nick?
That's right. He's got a wicked bag.
I would leave if I were you.
Is that it?
Trained me, shown me guidance are on these walls, and it feels bizarre and surreal to be joining.
The hottest guys.
He's broke. He's got more bling than my pickup.
Mondo, what is up, brother?
Jacked in tan, that is, Papa Dick. You gotta get it right. Jacked in tan.
He's an outright kind of guy. But listen, we got Slime Ball City.
Ebony is trashy. Dolly, what are you doing? Scream Queens is what I like it, Dark Papa Nick. You don't? Are you scared of the Dark Papa Nick? Scared of...
Great. It's great. I can't wait. That Titan has left. Mark my words, Harry.
I'm doing great. How are you?
We just talked to O'Shea.
And this is cool, you know. Now I'm not only athlete, but
Very spicy.
You got the dirt.
I'm always making a name for herself and let everybody know all about your merch right now.
I'm gonna try to get through to her. That's my
We
motivation.
buy 100 of them at 87 cents each. That's $8.07, right? Yeah. Or no?
I wish I could.
Right here, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing fine.
I lost my voice because of a huge choke slam. You'll see that. I'll post it. I'm sorry about that.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank. And sometimes just life happens and, people are meant to come on. Stuff happens, you get caught up at work, whatever. But we're trying to get PJ to come on. I know he's got work stuff going on, but I have another guest in his place in a pinch hit. But before we start, I want everybody to know that February is Heart Month. And Flash Carter is doing a sale on all his merch for Heart Month to raise money for the Heart Association. So all he is donating all his proceeds to the Heart Association. And if you would like to buy some Flash Carter merch, hit him up on Instagram, Facebook, X, and make sure that you support this great cause for Heart Month. So thank you, Mr. Carter, Flash Carter. Hope everybody buys some merch to donate for Heart Month. Also want to give a shout out to my friends at SPO Wrestling. They got a show coming up in April, and they're going to have the one and only Angel Metro coming to their show. So make sure you go to SPO Wrestling to get your tickets. But on March 15th, we got Titan Championship Wrestling presents the HWI, the Heavyweight Invitational Tournament. And I got someone very special to talk about this and other projects. Mr. Billy Petsky, the owner of Titan Championship Wrestling.
Hello, hello.
Billy, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I know everybody was waiting on PJ, and PJ was supposed to be on here, and I'm sure he will pop in. But in the pinch, because I know we were on the phone. But this allows me to say a lot of things in regards to PJ. Don't mind him with the delay. He's working very hard on his, with a shoot job. He's a family man, loves his kids, he loves his wife. He works very hard for here at Titan, and I know he's got a lot of companies and friends that he looks out for and he works with, and there's always a lot on his plate, and I'm always giving him the utmost respect. I mean, more or less on a pedestal, because somehow, some way, he manages that, right? So it's sometimes things do happen, but just know, I mean, he's a hard worker, and I'm proud to have him here. There's a lot of people that are a part of my team that I always put on a pedestal. All my team, you included, Dank, and
thank you,
Raymond. I always put on a pedestal because they're just absolutely fine people to work with. I would, if I had it my way.
I don't want to interrupt, but we got some of the Titan roster watching us right now. We have Blocks. Blocks is watching us.
Be on the pedestal. Absolutely hard worker.
He is 100%. The Arsenal is watching us as well.
Adam Ace, fine individual, bro. Fine wrestler, beautiful person.
Yes. Can we talk about, before you continue, North Carolina and how that went?
North Carolina went fantastic. Teaming up with Angel and Joe and Scotty and the whole worldwide thing, it was phenomenal. The fans out there were incredible. Everybody that really took part in when Two Worlds Collide was awesome. It opened up more doors for us. I know I went live earlier, and I explained a lot of what happened, and I've met so many incredible people. I really did. D'Angelo, who frequents MLWs. I was on the phone with him today. Awesome. You'll definitely see him at Titan. Awesome. We're excited to be bringing up Angels. I mean, the guy from top to bottom is pro, bro. You expect to see a lot from him. I really, be honest. He's going to pave his own way. You watch and see. He's great. Eric Gibson, the humble and thankful. Sammy Love. He's got that Southern hospitality. Sammy Love. Joe with the whole American Indian gimmick, beautiful. I mean, and they had the crowd in the palm of their hand. So it was what a weekend, really. And the guys found out Cookout. They loved Cookout.
Yeah, sorry, I missed it.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. There's 2 more upcoming dates that we put together, so we will be going down there. So you got plenty of them. I'm going to be honest with you. We've got a meeting tomorrow night with going to a new state that we'll be going to. So and that's on top of the one at the end of the year, and what we got going forward now. It's pretty cool.
Now let's talk about March 15th. We got the Heavyweight Invitational. Tell me how this has shaped up.
It's shaped up very well. You got 12 single matches. I'm sorry, wrong. 6 single matches, 12 competitors in round 1. Then as they advance, out of the individual, there'll be a 3-way, 2 3-ways, and the winner of that would go to the final. The winner, as announced earlier, the winner of the HWI, the Heavyweight Invitational Tournament, will go on to face Titan Heavyweight Champion PJ Savage on April 12th for TCW presents Another Level Domination, DOMI Nation.
That's right. And I get the graphic, but we have some very special people coming.
Yeah, that's Danny Briggs and Mike Mondo, absolutely. But the cool part about this is that the winner of the HWI faces PJ Savage in a steel cage on Domination.
Wow, that's huge news.
And that match is only escape. The only way to win that match is by escape.
Wow, okay. No pinfall, huh? Just escape the cage.
Pinfall. Complete escape. Yes.
Wow. I can't wait. I can't wait for those shows to come up, man.
Well, what a challenge. You know, the saying somebody wins the HWI, they win in the tournament, only to go into a steel cage and you have to escape it. And you've got to escape the heavyweight champion. If you're able to do that, you become the new heavyweight champion.
That's right. And that champion right now is PJ Savage holding the TCW title.
And Friday night, he got his title back.
I was going to ask you, how did that go?
Michael Fane, by legitimately a fingernail, got away just by a fingernail. And he's lucky he did. Oh, yeah. But see, the biggest mistake is he left that title in the middle of the ring. Well, PJ got his title back. And believe me when I tell you, he's not letting it go.
Wow. Now, he also said he will be at the Heavyweight Invitational coming up on March 15th, where everybody can get the tickets at Titan Championship Wrestling.
Well, that's Harry pulling his little strings. I'm sure there was somehow, some way Harry was able to do that. But, hey, you know what? No problem. Michael Fane can show up as long as there's no problems. He's not in the tournament. He will not be in the tournament.
That's right.
Hello, TNR Championship Wrestling. He will not be. And that's it. I mean, what is he going to do? Grab a mic and complain that he doesn't have the title that he stole.
Right. He did steal the title. And he didn't have my back as well, but that's a different story. Now, we just had Amity LeVay on before, the Goddesses champion for Titan. She's got a big match this Saturday against J-Rod from OVW, title for the Starlet Championship. But we started talking about the Devout and what a group they become now that Joey Conway has joined them. What are your thoughts on this new dynamic?
So, I mean, Gangone is, he's wild as it is, right? Creepy as it is. I mean, he's yeah. I mean, diabolical, absolutely. You know, Amity, self-explanatory. Now you add in evil. Now, this weekend in North Carolina, I was around the evilness, and I saw it with my own eyes. Expect big things from Joey Conway, because when I tell you, after his injury and he was able to come back, he's more lethal now than he was before.
Wow. I mean, I've got to see him in a little bit of action in other places as well. And yeah, he's definitely on a roll nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. He was lethal. It was outright evil. You could see it in his eyes. You could see that intensity, and it was just, like I said, it's just worse now than it was before.
Oh man, I just got a strange message on my phone, Billy. Someone is coming to join us, and it is not PJ Savage. We'll keep that as a surprise for now, okay? I know you look at me like I'm crazy, but
you're setting me up. Who's coming on?
I'm setting you up. I mean, I was going to ask you something that we talked about earlier, but we may have to save that for another time. There's a special guest who's got some stuff he wants to say to you. Oh, look who's in the chat. Andrew Paulino.
Hey, Andrew, how are you, buddy?
How are you, buddy? He's the TCW lightweight champion.
Lightweight champion. Yeah.
Yes. So, and his cousin,
Valentina Vasquez.
Valentina. Oh, here's our special guest.
Got something to say me, because if it's thank you, save it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let me bring to you the one and only all-in-one Michael Fain.
Billy Bob, what's up, Billy Bob?
That's
You
not
see,
my name, Michael Fain.
I was watching.
I mean, are you calling to thank me? Are you calling to thank me
Hell no, I'm
for
not
you to be in
thanking
North
you.
Carolina? I'm sure that's what you're trying to do.
Whoa, man, you should be thanking me. I mean, I was the hottest star out there, showed up with the world champion. I mean, I've been showing up a lot lately, don't you think? I mean, wasn't PJ Savage advertised or what happened? PJ's not here. Who's here? TCW management is here. But yet again, I'm here. That see the current theme over here? And now, for some reason, whoever wins this heavyweight invitational, they get the opportunity to face for the TCW World Champion, but except me. Why is that? Why is that, Billy? It seems like we're just going in circles here. Why is that? Why?
Because I have a different plan for you, Big Mouth.
Ooh, Big Mouth. Big Mouth. You see, Dank, this is what I'm talking about. And Dank, first of all, I was going to save you. It's just something happened in the back. I got a Charlie horse, and, things had to happen. All right? So just let me know. All right. Let me know that. But
see, I will give credit where credit is due, Dank, and I will. You know what? I have to give him that little bit of credit. See, yeah, he stole that Titan heavyweight champion, and he barely, and I'm talking about a fingernail, like a bite it off, got away from PJ Savage, because otherwise you would have got your ass handed to you. I know, but there was one little kid that was a huge Michael Fain fan. Was absolutely, and he was terrified to meet him, and not on a negative thing, but he was terrified. And Michael Fain absolutely went out of his way, went up, met with the father, the kid, gave him a pair of glasses, and it was the most heartwarming thing you could ever see. And I applaud that, and we appreciate that, because you made a fan for life with that child, and that was an awesome thing.
Of course,
the rest of the night he ruined it.
Of course, he was a mark for me. I mean, of course, what do you give marks? You give them what their money's worth. Okay, I'm just saying. I mean,
giving you a compliment.
PJ would know that if he would have fans, but he doesn't. So obviously, he was gonna. I mean, Billy, I don't understand you, man. I don't get it. I won the Mount Olympus Rumble.
Yes, you did.
I'm on the top of the game right now. I'm on the top.
You are the all-in-one, but you're a thief.
I'm a thief. You see, Dan. You see, this is a diversion. This is what he's doing. He's doing a diversion right here because he knows right then that I should be the number one contender. Period. Nobody else should be the number one contender but me. But what does TCW do? They protect PJ at all costs. I mean, look what happened last show. Whatever happened to Monster Mac, that was on you. That was on PJ because PJ didn't have the balls to fight me. What? Am I lying? I'm not making this up.
No, you're definitely lying.
Oh, I'm lying. I'm lying. I
had another obligation to take care of, which I already knew was already established. I already gave him the night off. That was long before you, buddy.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Dank, I should start taking PTO days too. I mean, I work hard just as much as everybody else. I mean, but he can take off and do what he wants. No.
Scotty Dye likes you, Michael.
You're really starting to work my nerves.
We've been at this road before. You remember when I what was it? It was last year I beat Face. And even if it was a disqualification, I was supposed to get the Mob Fight TV champion opportunity. And what happened? Billy spinned it like he always does and then didn't give me that opportunity. But I got Evander James. And what happened? I beat Evander James, right? You remember that. I think it was on this podcast. You remember that. I know you do. Yeah. And then now, as the Mount Olympus winner, I should be getting ready to face PJ. But no, there's a tournament happening. There's a tournament to be the number one contender. What kind of bullcrap is that, Billy? Come on, you know you're BSing me now. And you're protecting PJ. And I understand, but I'd rather you be honest with me and honest with the fans.
PJ. PJ was there in North Carolina for the wide open all weekend. In fact, you ran, didn't you? You ran. You went out of that ring. You did. Right. So what am I protecting? I should actually be protecting you.
Protecting me. You see, PJ found an opportunity.
You want a challenge?
Yes, I want to. Yeah.
You want PJ? You want PJ?
I do want PJ. Let's bring it.
Do?
Yeah. Let's go. I deserve it. I earned it. I bust my
Well, you're
ass
not getting it in March. He's hosting.
He's hosting. That's right.
But I will give you a challenge. Absolutely, I will give.
Challenge. You see, this is what I'm talking about. You keep protecting your golden boy from me. I've said it many times. This is what you guys do best. I mean, where's PJ anyway? He's supposed to be advertised and everything. He's not even here. Where is he?
He's not here now. He couldn't make it.
But who's here?
He's trying.
Michael Fane is here. Come on. It's all right, Billy. I understand. You want to protect your golden boy. You want to do what you got to do to make him, outshine me, which he can't, because we all know he cannot beat me on his best day. He knows that. You know that. Dank knows that. And everybody in this chat knows that too. So.
You know what? I'm pissed. I'm pissed off. You know what? You got a big mouth. You keep doing this. But I'm going to tell you what. April 12th, at Next Level, DOMI Nation, because I know you were sitting there trying to learn that, obviously, on your phone. I'm going to give you a challenge. I'm going to give you a challenge of a lifetime, buddy, because I know exactly who's going to shut you up.
Who's going to shut me up?
Wow.
If you're listening, Charlie, if you're listening, make this hype, because this is breaking news. It'll be the all-in-one Michael Fane. If you want the spotlight, you're going to get it. It's got to be the all-in-one Michael Fane versus Danny Briggs.
Whoa.
What?
From the other side of the pond.
What? What?
Yes. So you want a challenge? There you go.
Danny Briggs versus Michael Fane at Another Level Domination in April. Are you ready?
I suggest you get ready, and I suggest you work on that cardio, and I really suggest you pay close attention to that opponent, because the last time he was here, he dismantled.
You know what? I'm done. I'm out of this. I'll see you March 12th. Wicked coward. This is crap. Get me off this chat.
Just hit exit.
Shut up, Dank.
Bye, Michael Fane. Bye. Get ready. You got a little time.
Casey Lycan is in the chat as well. He's out.
Somebody's a little mad.
Somebody's a little upset. He wanted the spotlight. He got it.
Now you got it. Michael Fane versus Danny Briggs at TCW presents Another Level Domination.
There you go. Breaking news here. What TNR says sounds like means nothing but a big cry, baby. I love it. Someone said, I'm trying to find the comic. This was a while ago. But someone said, here we go. Hold on, Billy. Let me bring it up. How about TNR Wrestling go up against Titan? Could this happen?
Absolutely, this could happen. I would love to.
And that's their response.
To go out there, absolutely. It's all up to Billy. Buddy, anytime you want to sit down and have that conversation, we're more than welcome to. I would love to.
All right. And Blocks wants to have a match with Conway. Hint, hint.
I mean, what an epic match that would be, right?
It really would. Andrew says, run, Fane. Casey says, run. Fane versus Briggs. Yikes. I think if Fane wins, you're going to have a tough time dodging him versus PJ, says Blocks.
See, Blocks said the keyword. If.
Oh, wow. This has been like quite the night for the podcast. 2 explosive podcasts on Beyond the Barricade tonight. First with Amity LeVay and J-Ra, and now with Billy Betsky and Michael Fane. Setting the stage for another level domination coming up in April, as well as the Invitational coming up in March. A lot of stuff going on at Titan, huh, Billy? Hold on, the Raw fellow will be in touch with you soon, Billy.
Yeah, absolutely. But give me 1 second here. I was getting a phone call at the same time like you.
Go ahead, Billy.
Take this. You there?
Run it back. Yeah, I got it. Wow. A lot of stuff going on. I mean, we might as well keep it explosive. Remember we were talking about a certain question somebody asked me to ask you?
What was that?
What happened with your fallout with Rob Fury?
Um, hmm. That's crazy. That's still a thing, huh?
It's still a thing,
Is
apparently.
he even still a thing?
I haven't seen him
I didn't
do
even know.
anything recently, no.
I didn't know if he was even still a thing. Surprised. Congrats. But it goes back. It goes deep. It's a very long story. I wasn't expecting to hit it off of this one, but it's I'm sure we'll connect another time and go over that. I mean, that's a long, very long story, um, but past that, to be honest with you, I've been focused on Titan. What was it? A couple of years ago, Mount Olympus. He was in a Titan ring, in a Titan venue, and a Titan show, and I let it go. To me, it's all good to me.
All right. Why did I ask that question? Serena's asking me because it was asked from
Hey,
someone else, actually. They wanted to know.
Fans are always open to ask.
Yeah, and Billy likes to keep it real, so
I don't need to hide nothing. There's not nothing I need to throw shade at or nothing. I'm good with whatever question comes my way, But I didn't even know that was still a thing and people are still interested. That's pretty wild. That's pretty cool. I'm actually humbled about it.
okay.
But I know, Titan Championship Wrestling's still around. I know we're still pumping show after show. We've been traveling, to be honest with you, life's been better without it. So I think, the roster's better, everything's better, and it's cool with me.
Okay. Now let's talk about the return of Mike Mondo coming back on Saturday, April 12th. Mike Mondo currently in the NWA. You got some big name competitors the next couple of months, right?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to announce them all now, but at least you see two.
Right. And then, of course, we got this coming up, Billy. The Chosen One tryouts.
Yes, yeah. As I was talked about earlier on my live, when I did it at 6:00, the Chosen One tryouts. I mean, after that, obviously we have Rise of the Titans that'll be that night, and then obviously the winner of the Chosen One or winners, depending upon what they choose, will go on to be on that main show that night.
Wow, that is awesome! And the winner or winners will win a round trip ticket to Japan, Dojo experience for 2 weeks, eat, sleep, and train.
Correct.
And they will receive a professional booking. That is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And it'll be judged by Sonny Ono, Perry Saturn, and the Tokyo Monster. Well,
yeah,
Kangas. But it's what an opportunity. And what they did was they opened it up to where you could just make a $25 deposit as long as it's paid by the tryout.
Right.
You can you can sign up for it as long as it's paid by the tryout. You do the tryout. I would recommend, because as it gets closer, there's a lot of interest in this. I mean, I've been hit up a lot, so I would definitely reserve a spot.
Block says, "What are you going to do without it while he's in Japan?"
You know what? If Blocks get chosen to go to Japan, it's not what I'm going to do without you. It's the support I'll be showing in regards to it. So
All right.
I'll definitely be showing that support.
All right. Joe Locklear says, "Okay, Mr. Billy Worldwide is not done with Titan. I see that TNR is interested. How about we make it a big event between the 5 companies? I got the perfect show and venue. Woo! A super show.
TNR's out in Arkansas.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's That's 3 different states. You have to connect with the Rob father on that one.
That's right. You have to connect with the Rob father. Now, PJ looks like is not going to unfortunately make it with us tonight.
You know what?
So,
Like I said, he's a really a busy guy, and I'm not. Honest to God, this is not a work. This is a shoot. It's not making excuses for him. That job, the shoot job that he has requires. It's not like they give him advance notice that he's going to continue to
yeah,
work. They just tell him he is, and then by the time he gets on the train, by the time he gets off the train, service cuts out. Does it to me all the time.
yeah.
Service cuts out. He's not able to do it. He's still got to go home to his family and everything else. So it's somewhat understandable. He's got to get him on a day where he's not working. I'm sure you
100%.
will. I'm sure you will. But it's we all love to entertain. We all love to be a part of the business. We all love to be wrestlers. We all love this. Sometimes we forget. And I'm just as bad at this. I really am. I am just as bad at this. And this is the sheer truth. We get so wrapped up. Sometimes we forget we have our own. We sometimes we forget. It's not even forget. We get so wrapped up in the business and everything else, And look at me. I'm on the road sometimes a month.
You are.
So I've got to juggle that. I've got to juggle Titan and any additional things that are going on. Plus my family. It's extremely hard. And there's never enough hours in a day. I'm going to be honest with you. So we fail to realize that we're human too, and that we have shoot lives and jobs and it just happens. Things happen, and I I get a lot of flexibility on stuff like that because you know what, I understand it, you know, and it's just like myself, Charlie, Tony. I mean, we work very hard to ensure that this maintains and this goes on. Life does happen. Then you got to worry about injuries, and then you've got to worry about sicknesses, and then you've got to who's sick and stuff like that. Well, it's hard. It's not easy. It's not. I've had um, guys on the way to a show get into an accident. I've had you name it. I've had it. The cars with blowouts and people getting sick and getting halfway there, turn around because they have an emergency at home.
Right.
It happens. It happens. And unfortunately, in this business, and that's why you always see the card subject to change. And it's but unfortunately, we do have real lives and but again, Titans top priority is our fans and the Titan Nation. That's always been our top priority.
Right. Now I know he had some announcements to make, but I don't know what most of them were, to be honest with you. But I know of one, so we're just gonna make it anyway.
Go ahead. I mean, I don't
PJ.
know him, so I'm not gonna announce anything.
All right. So PJ Savage will be representing Titan Championship Wrestling once again at the big event on March 15th, 2025, before the Heavyweight Invitational Tournament. So come down to big event, get your tickets, and then come meet the Titan champion himself, PJ Savage.
Awesome.
So that's good stuff. Did not expect you to speak from the heart. Wow, that's what Billy does, Rob. He speaks from the heart.
Yeah, we always strive. We always strive for better, and our brands mean everything to us. Rob Father being a promoter, you could tell the amount of passion, love, and respect that he's got for what he's doing, just as we do, just as the boys in North Carolina that we were just there that weekend. You could just tell. It's amazing to watch that, and we work so hard and to give so much that we forget, and sometimes the wrestlers do that too. They forget, and not even forget, but they get sidetracked or something came up. It happens. So you just you gotta excuse them. But again, PJ, a phenomenal person, will legitimately give the shirt off his back. He's a family man. He works hard. He's there for his friends. everybody. So you can't help but to admire what he does, how he does it.
100%, man. Another podcast for me and you together in the books unexpectedly, but
I'm always there for you, dude. Anytime in a pinch you need me on, unless I'm sleeping or unloading into with
I
the big
appreciate
machines, I won't be able to hear. But if I'm able to, I will, of course. I don't, that's one thing I love doing is connecting with the Titan Nation. I love I love connecting with people like yourself and Rob Father and Joe and anybody that pops on here. I it's one of my favorite things to do. I just wish I could do it more often. But to me, I mean, it's always a great time. Your podcast and Rain's, I love them. It's home, and this is where our news network is.
100%, always. All right. Last thoughts before we head out. And I got a couple of things I got to talk about.
All right. Well, last thoughts for me, and then I'm gonna X my way out because I do have to get into a meeting. But last thoughts from me. Titan Nation, to the fans all over. Without you, there is none. There is not us. Your continued support, we appreciate it. We value it. We thank you. We love the fact that we're growing together. Our fans have been with us for a long time, and they're seeing the enhancements and the growth of Titan, and they're seeing the enhancement and the growth of the team and the roster. And for over 5 years, we really want to thank them and thank you for being a part of Titan Nation. And stay Titan strong, stay Titan proud. You never know where you're gonna see us. We are working hard to travel, and we're working out the bugs on that. I've got a lot of great people I get advice from, which I'm blessed to have that, and a lot of great people I got to work with so far. So I'm extremely ecstatic about that. So just know Titan Championship Wrestling ain't going nowhere. We're hoping by the end of the year. I mean, it could be possible that you could see a Chosen Pro return. You might actually see Titan twice a month. Who knows? So there's a lot of things we're working on, and again, just to give it all to the Titan Nation, our team and our roster. And again, I got nothing but love and respect for these guys that try their hearts out. Atlantic Coast, Tar Heel, and Cage, and TNR. I do. I hope. I'd love to come out there and work with them one day. I think that would be phenomenal.
Yeah, 100%.
I think I just seen Anthony Blackwell in here, right?
Yeah, ABJ is in the chat. He said that roster got me.
Yeah, bro, phenomenal with Tony Cheney and about the Jack Martin thing. I think that was awesome. Thank you so much. I do, I appreciate and respect that. Thank you so much. But that was
ABJ.
Yeah, it was meeting new people and good people, bro. Good people.
Yeah, ABJ's good people.
I can't imagine. It's wild, man. It's wild.
Look at that. Joe says, if any town is interested to come down to the Carolinas, please reach out to Mr. Billy, Scotty Dow, Angel Angels, or myself. Much love. Thank you. And ABJ says, glad you enjoyed it. ABJ is the man. Oh, it's going to happen. TNR Championship Wrestling and Titan Championship Wrestling. Ooh.
I'm for it, man. Listen, I'd love to have that conversation.
All right. And remember, we all connected through Beyond the Barricade right here with Papa Dank, just so you know.
Absolutely.
So two podcasts say times haven't worked together yet. Maybe times where ABJ and Dank team up. It's possible, ABJ. I could see a Dank ABJ team up.
You know what?
Me and ABJ have talked about stuff.
I'll tell you what. A personal invitation from me, Mr. ABJ. Personal invitation. you want to come up, either for on any of the podcast, on any of the shows, whether it's HWI or whether it's April 12th, you're more than welcome to. Obviously come up for me. That'd be awesome.
There you go, ABJ. Our first collab right there. Love it. Good stuff. All right, I got a huge couple of weeks. Tomorrow I have Cade Lockbrook coming on for NYWC Psycho Circus. He's part of the score, and we're going to find out what happened between him and NYWC, that big fallout, and his return to NYWC, and what's going to come after that big fallout. But we also have two main events, besides actually three main events if you count the Psycho Circus match itself. But we also have Sal Savelli, the NYWC champion, versus Joey Conway, the cause of it all, for that championship.
Oh, he's evil.
Oh, man. And then, of course, the Starlet champion, Amity LeVay, takes on the OVW women's champion, J-Rod, in a title-for-title match this Saturday at Psycho Circus.
I got to pop out. I got to get
Go ahead, go.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you later. We'll talk later. NYWCProWrestling.com. Get your tickets. Also, we got big event, as I mentioned. PJ Savage will be at my table for big event. But Salvatore Wrestling Promotions will have Claudio Casanoli, Odyssey, Laszlo Rowe, Butcher and the Blade, and the former Tegan Knox, Nixon Newell, at his tables at big event. Make sure you get your tickets for all your needs at big event. And then, of course, my friend David, Coach David, TNR Wrestling, will have MLW's Janai Kai at his table. Then I'll be heading out, of course, in May to SICW FanFest 3. Get your tickets at SICW.org. They got a lot of great talent coming, including Kevin Von Erich, Sabu, Shane Douglas, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Bruce Beefcake, and much, much more. And I believe the Andre exhibit will be there as well. What's up, SP? But I'm not the boss. Orange Cassidy's back. Maybe you think you're even in the same room. Wow. That's like the three Spider-Men, right? SP's here too. Yes, SP. All right. A lot of stuff happening. I'll see everybody back tomorrow. And, of course, can't forget my friends at Wrestling Is Now as they present War on Saturday, March 8th, right there in Brooklyn at the Soccer Roof. Make sure you come down for that. Oh, and I almost forgot another place I'm going to be at. The HWI, of course. So many flyers in here. Oh, quick shout out to SPO Wrestling. They're going to have Angel Metro in April. Make sure you go to SPO Wrestling to get your tickets for that event as well. And then on March 1st, I will be at the Greatest Wrestling Alliance's Odyssey debuts at the Greatest Wrestling Alliance. Make sure you get your tickets for that. Everybody have a great night. It's been quite a night tonight. I want to appreciate my guests tonight, J-Rod, Amity LeVay, Billy Fetsky, Michael Fain, and everybody here. Thank you for stopping by. And yes, Angel Metro is amazing. Go J-Rod. Oh, everybody come down to NYWC this Saturday. NYWC Pro Wrestling, Psycho Circus. Don't miss it. I'll see everybody back tomorrow night